Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at Tesla, and on this chart we are tracking this double 1 2 1 2 setup. And the question is if this wave 2 really bottomed here, or if we are in the red scenario in which we still expect continuation to the downside within this C wave that would still be developing, and most likely get back into the support zone for this wave 2 between $106.5 down to the $25.4 level at the 78.6% retracement. Now, in the white scenario, we assume that this correction is instead complete here. We did fulfill the minimum expectations. We had an ABC pattern, we reached the first level of support, and we reacted strongly to the upside, and we could be well on our way to form the next 5-wave move. Now, the issue with this white scenario is that this movement to the upside cannot be the third wave that would follow this larger trend in a 1 2 1 2 3. It can either be a wave 1, so it would be an additional 1-2 setup that is developing, or it could be a fifth wave that is developing instead, where we wouldn't even expect a third wave to follow anytime soon. Now, in that case, we would need to shift these movements a bit, where this wave 1 topped here and then this wave 2 bottomed here. And then this large movement would have been the third wave, where we would then be looking for a fourth and a fifth instead of a much stronger third wave to the upside. But at the moment, we still need to be open to both possibilities, and I will only really mention this just this one time, because until we actually form this 5-wave pattern to the upside, it does not matter at all. We will expect similar extensions in both cases, either if it is a wave 1 in a leading diagonal or a wave 5 in an ending diagonal. We are overall tracking a structure that has a corrective nature with ABC subwaves within even the motive waves. So now we are looking at this movement in white, where we have a wave 1 up, a wave 2 down, and we would now be in the third wave to the upside, where so far we completed the A wave, possibly the B wave, and we could very well be within the C wave that should take us much higher. Considering that the B wave is complete, an ideal target for the C wave would be at around $750 at the 100% extension. Now, that's just an ideal target, doesn't have to be reached or to be below it, or we could extend much further. And yeah, as you can see, we do also have this possible B wave top here that suggests that then we had this as a 1-2 setup that has developed or could still be developing instead of the white scenario. So we are tracking both interpretations. The market clearly hasn't decided in which direction this shall go, because in both cases we held support at the 61.8% retracement in the white interpretation for a wave B. Oh, apologies. My scroll isn't acting up again. But yeah, you can see that we had quite strong support each time we reached this level and even created this overall large movement. But then in the opposite direction, this could have been a wave 2 top, where also at the 61.8% retracement level, we got rejected again and again and again, and even now once again. So clearly the market is still undecided, but I think the white scenario is still slightly favored, as we are clearly much closer to the red resistance zone. And yeah, we also had in the previous video a support zone for a direct continuation within this C wave in another fifth wave to the upside. Now, unfortunately, that didn't work out. That is fine. I still personally consider that this C wave can be seen as complete, and we can remove this support zone. But as I said in the previous video, we were only tracking this as a first A wave that is developing, since we are tracking an ABC within this fifth wave to the upside. So instead of looking at this movement as complete and the breakdown now, I would instead look at this shift, where this is an A wave up, we are tracking a B wave now, and we have a support zone in the area between $332 down to the $309.4 level at the 78.6% retracement. So against this level at the 78.6% retracement, we are still focusing on continuation to the upside within this fifth wave, within this wave 1 that I want to make slightly bigger. And yeah, if we actually break below this $309 level, I would expect a much stronger break to the downside. Now, not necessarily confirming the red scenario is happening, but rather that we get a larger correction here back into this area for a possibly different count, where we would be looking at the levels between $299 down to the $241 level at the 78.6% retracement. But for now, we are still focusing on the upside, and we can see that we reached the first level of support for this wave B. We can even consider that this was an ABC pattern that has developed here, and I think we reached the 100% extension. Yeah, we even surpassed it, but that would have been the ideal target for a C wave. Now, we still need to be a bit careful not to turn something into something a lot more bearish, where this could turn into an impulse to the downside quite easily. And I would be looking for a break. Let's see. Oh, actually, first this. Yeah, it would be looking for a break above the 50% retracement, in this case at the $340 level, to confirm that this is not turning into something like a 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 5, where we would have quite possibly then a wave 1 down, and we could be looking for a wave 2 up that could then take us even lower, or very, very possibly even break this. But for now, we are still tracking, actually I wanted to keep this level, we are still tracking direct continuation to the upside, as I said, against this level at $309. And this is it. This is the trade setup. I hope you, these are the levels, this is the trade setup. I got a bit mixed up there. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.